Hi, this is Cameron back again with another video. This time I'm going to show off part of my CD collection. I had some people remark when I had asked in a previous video whether I should show the CDs that I'm currently recording for my brand new cell phone. So actually it's not brand new, it's a hand-me-down. I just finally entered the 21st century having my very first cell phone, and of course I'm barely using it as anything other than as I guess a modern Walkman. So I'm listening to MP3s of my CD collection. So I've got quite a large CD collection, about 7,800 CDs, and they're mainly stored in storage bins. And so I used to have them largely in alphabetical order according to genre, but lately they've all gotten way out of order, and so I have to sit down and organize them again. But the starting point is I'm pulling them out and rediscovering what I already have, and as I said, I'm recording it for my cell phone. So I'm going to show mostly CDs that feature the core of what I really like about rock music, and that's 60s and early 70s rock. I've thrown in a couple others that I pulled out of my storage bin that I wanted to include on my cell phone for listening purposes when I'm going for long walks or sitting on the bus and just trying to pass time in an enjoyable way. So to get started, I'm going to show a Quebec garage band from 1964 to 68 who sang in French. These are the Aristos, Les Grands Succès, so they're big hits. Then I have a U.S. rock comedy band from 1967, so a little bit of psych influence, but more mixing the psych with some comedy. So this is called Apple Tree Theater. So I have seen this actually on vinyl and have thought of buying it, but the price point was a little bit high for me at that time. Another fantastic UK pop psych band from 1969, Apple a Day. So this is a band called Apple. Now, would I like to have these CDs on vinyl rather than on CD? Of course, I'd like vinyl better than CDs. But on the other hand, I'm able to listen to these CDs now on my wherever I go on my cell phone. So, it's a bit of a mix. I see my CDs and my LPs as complementary, or my vinyl and my CDs as complementary. Okay, next up, originally in Fairport Convention. This is an album from 1994 from Ian Matthews, Pure and Crooked. That's UK folk rock. A band I hadn't heard of until I found this CD from 1969 to 73 out of the UK, some bubblegum pop from Pickety Witch. So I don't know about you, but I'm not finding very many of these oddball CDs anymore. I'm mostly finding 90s, 80s and 90s mainstream rock in the thrift stores at $1 and $2 each, as well as the bargain bins at the record store. But these oddball 60s and early 70s rock, the more obscure stuff, I'm not finding very much anymore. So I think the people that were going to get rid of them already did. Next up, from France, some prog rock from 1974, Ange, and the album was called Émile Jacobi. Okay, this is a later album from the Allman Brothers, 1979, U.S. Southern Rock, Enlightened Rogues. Also from 1971, some shock rock from Alice Cooper, the band. The album's called Killer. (1959 to 1968), some instrumental rock and roll from the Viscounts, Harlem Nocturne. Some fantastic German prog rock from Ashra Temple and Timothy Leary, 7 Up, 1972. Manuel Guching is the guitarist. Later album from Bad Company. This one is called Holy Water. It does not have Paul Rogers. Hence it was 99 cents. Some modern but retro soul from Nicole Willis and the Soul Investigators, Keep Reaching On. This came out in 2005 on Light in the Attic. (1972), some folk rock. I have this on LP, and I've showed it in a previous video. I've seen this band live once a number of years ago. Aztec Two Step, 1972 U.S. From 1966, I believe, out of Texas, the Bad Seeds and the Zachary Thax. Texas Battle of the Bands, out of Corpus Christi. On Collectibles Records. Some U.S. modern woman-led rock and roll, the Bangles, and it's called Everything. This came out in, let's just see, 1988. I have quite a large collection of Aerosmith. This is a later album from 1997, Nine Lives. Out of the U.S., some pop psych from 1968, Afterglow. Fantastic song, Susie's Gone. Okay, some rural rock from U.S., Alamo. I have this on vinyl. I had sold it, and then I just recently purchased it again. I really enjoy it much better now than I did when I originally had it. So, this is 1971, I believe, yeah. Out in 1966, from Ohio, some garage rock, the Alarm Clocks, yeah. And just to make it 20 albums and show a little bit of the diversity of my CD collection, I do like listening to some merengue music. This is a American Puerto Rican Elvis Crespo with some merengue music. This album came out in 1999. It's called Píntame. I saw him at the Presidente Music Festival in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, in about the same time, about 1999. So that's it for this CD collection video. I'll continue to show lots more. As I said, I've got close to 8,000 CDs, and they're quite different than my LPs. So there's a little bit of crossover, but largely not. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave your comments, and please subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.